Hello, you magnificent bastards. Hello, you magnificent bastards. Welcome to yet another episode of Bill's Badass Burger Review. Today, we're trying what's been a recurring product in McDonald's recently, the Chicken Big Mac. Weird fucking concept, but let's give it a go, shall we? Right, first off, the presentation. Look at that, they made it to look like a little burger on the box as well, and I like that creative touch. I mean, that's some shit Picasso would come up with, I tell you. And the presentation, for once, not much of an allotment with it. Not much of an allotment, which is good for Maccies. So you've got, obviously, the two chicken patties separated in the middle with the tender, soft bun, and quite a bit of lettuce, and the Big Mac sauce. Now, people might know what this sauce is. I have no idea. I can only assume it's got onions and a bit of mayonnaise in it. But Big Mac sauce only works with certain things, not so well with others, so let's give it a try. Tell you what, folks, I give it the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. It's a lot like a chicken fillet burger, but with Big Macs. Well, it basically is, isn't it? But, I mean, me personally, I prefer a Big Mac. I like the beef and it's a bit more salty. Whereas with the chicken in here, it doesn't have the salty sort of flavour factor. It's building and building, but doesn't hit. But this is where the Big Mac sauce comes into play, because it's making it so much more flavoursome and a lot better experience. It's like sex, except I'm having it. I'd have to give that about... Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. There's a school kid watching me right now eating a burger in my car. Look away. Look away. I'll have to give that... That's a 6 out of 10 bills. 6 out of 10 bills. Pleasant. Pleasant. Looks good. Pleasant experience. And you know me, I think the burgers at McDonald's have become quite small. So you can't just have a burger. You've got to have a side. And today I've chosen 5 chicken selects. These are Cubans, baby. These are the fucking Cuban cigars, I tell you. Look at that. Crispy, golden, fucking goodness. I love a goujon. These are like high-end goujons, because there's only 5 of them. So if there's a limited amount of them, you know it's good shit. And they asked me for a sauce, and I always go for sweet curry at Maccies. I like to get involved in the culture a bit, if you know what I mean. But here we go. Look at that. Dripping right on the end there. Now that is good. That is fucking good, I tell you. It's a nice, pleasant flavour. It's very subtle, nice. And 5 is just enough, I think, to be honest. It's a good... Actually, it's not an even number. That's a bit frustrating. But, other than that, chicken select is a nice appetiser, nice bit on the side, and you can't go wrong. I highly recommend it. It's a nice, golden, crispy goujon, and you know I love a fucking goujon. Have a nice day. Right, so as McDonald's goes, poo review. It's not quite liquid, not quite solid. Takes about an hour and a half to pass through. It's just a pleasant shit, and sometimes if you have chicken selects, you can see the breadcrumbs from the goujons in there, and it's pretty cool. It looks like a little chicken tender. But anyway, I've got a joke for you. So there's 3 blokes going around the forest, and they get cornered by these tribesmen. And the tribesmen say, right, we're going to torture you based on your trade. They go to the first guy, and the tribesman asks the first guy, where do you work? What's your trade? He says, oh, well, I'm a carpenter. The tribesman goes, right, we're going to saw your willy off. Then they go to the second guy, and the second guy says, oh, I was a butcher. And they're like, right, we're chopping your willy off. And the third guy's pissing himself, like he's having the time of his life. And the tribesman's like, hey, what do you laugh at? And he goes, well, I used to work for Dyson. Comedy gold. It's comedy gold.